The beer cascades down her uniform in slow motion. Laughter explodes across the VFW hall as Sergeant Davis towers over the silent woman, his grin wide and vicious. He doesn't see her hands steady as surgical steel, or the way every veteran in the room suddenly goes quiet. What happens in the next 10 seconds will end his career. Her name is Captain Elena Reyes. But tonight, she's wearing civilian clothes under that soaked jacket. And nobody here knows what the quiet woman in the corner booth has done. Davis is still laughing. What's wrong, sweetheart? Can't handle a little drink? His buddies howl. He's the loudest guy in every room, the self-proclaimed alpha of this small-town veterans bar. 3 tours in logistics. A wall of stories that get bigger with every beer. Elena doesn't move. Doesn't blink. She's been here 40 minutes, nursing one ginger ale, waiting for someone. The bartender, a former Marine named Lou, watches her with recognition flickering in his eyes. He knows, but he says nothing. You even serve? Davis leans in, his breath reeking of whiskey. Or you just one of those stolen valor types looking for free drinks? The room holds its breath. Elena stands slowly. She's 5'4". Davis is 6'2", 220, all swagger and volume. The size difference is comical. His friends are already pulling out phones, but nobody's ready for what happens next. Her hand moves, not in anger, but with the practiced precision of someone who's disarmed insurgents in Kandahar safe houses. 1 second, Davis is grabbing her shoulder. The next, he's airborne. The sound of his body hitting the floor isn't loud. It's the silence after that deafens. He tries to get up. Can't. His shoulder is already swelling, the joint dislocated with surgical accuracy. She didn't break it. That would be excessive. She simply removed his ability to threaten. Your special forces, he gasps, the color draining from his face. Not a question. A recognition. The kind that comes too late. Elena crouches beside him, her voice barely above a whisper, but everyone hears it. Captain Elena Reyes, 2 tours in Afghanistan with the cultural support team. I was the woman who went into compounds where you couldn't. The one who carried wounded soldiers through enemy fire because somebody had. 2. She stands, dripping beer, and addresses the room. I came here tonight to meet my sister. She was too scared to come alone because she'd heard about the sergeant who likes to humiliate women. Elena's eyes find Lou. Guess she was right to be worried. Davis is crying now. Not from pain, from the sudden, crushing weight of his own smallness. The phones that were recording his dominance are now capturing his humiliation. His buddies won't meet his eyes. Lou steps from behind the bar, walks over, and hands Elena a towel. Your first 3 drinks are free. Always. He looks down at Davis. You're banned. Permanently. The other veterans in the room, the ones who'd been silent, start a slow clap. Not for the takedown. For the restraint. She could have destroyed him. She chose not to. Elena dries her face, checks her watch, and walks toward the door. Before leaving, she turns back one last time. Respect isn't given because you're loud. It's earned when you're quiet enough to listen. The door closes behind her. Davis remains on the floor, still crying, his shoulders screaming. But the real pain is just beginning because by morning, the video will have 10 million views. And the Army's Inspector General will have some very pointed questions about a sergeant who thought rank meant immunity. Outro. Real strength whispers. Fake strength shouts. And sometimes the quietest person in the room is the most dangerous. If you've ever met a veteran who changed your perspective, drop their branch in the comments below. Some heroes don't wear capes. They wear silence until the moment they don't.